we're the Dials. I'm Megan Carpenter Dial.
And I'm Clifton Dial.
And we have 3 children, Jude, Veda, and Abel.
This time last year we went to Disney World, normal family adventure. And then when we got back, we started noticing Abel with some weight loss and just sick a lot. And then second week of December 14th, we took him to the emergency room and found out he was type 1 diabetic. And so after that, life kind of changed for everybody.
We're beginning to get the hang of it. We're with the help of a lot of things, with the help of some amazing endocrinologists, a lot of diabetic education, and some really cool devices that that help us every day. We're starting to find a new normal for our family.
Just as much as we're growing and getting to understand that he is too. And Jude, his big brother, but he's always worried about his brother.
He's sensitive.
And so he's been a big help, so is Veda.
It's very stressful. And when I hear an alarm, I tell Abel where's your phone? So I can check his sugar and stuff.
It's definitely made me have to grow up a little bit faster and be the adult Mama and Daddy are working. I'm really happy to have learned about all of his diabetic stuff. Me and Jude know how to take injections and change pods, and we know everything. We're pretty much pros by now.
Prior to Abel being diagnosed, he had some behavioral issues and just extreme highs and extreme lows with his just personality. We just thought, it's just a mean kid.
He was difficult, very difficult.
And so when we found out he was diabetic, we were like, wow, that was it. Those highs and lows with his blood sugar was affecting everything, his personality, his behavior at school, just him wanting to get up in the mornings and go to school. And so I think once we found out, we were able to sort of handle him differently than we were before finding out he was diabetic. He's not sick. We tell Abel every day, you're not sick, right? You're healthy. One of the best things, we took him to the Purcell Clinic, and he had his checkup, and the doctor told him, he's like, you're just a healthy little boy. And he looked so surprised about that. As much as it is a disease and it's going to affect you the rest of your life, it's something we still going to be positive about.
It's just been a lot of help and love and outpouring for our family, a lot of understanding, a lot of communication between us. We have to stop and talk before we do anything. We administer a treatment, or if we have an issue, we talk it out. We're going to have a healthy, thriving little boy and wonderful community member one day.
Yeah, I think we've all gotten healthier.
Oh, we have.
We've eliminated so many things in our household pantry and refrigerator that we had before that were, full of sugar.
It's a balance. It's such a balance, and it does make you slow down from going from this really high-paced life, slowing down and really focusing on food intake, proper nutrition,
emotional support. It makes you really appreciate the people in your life.
I'm Abel, I'm 6, and I have type 1 diabetes.
What wonderful news to hear that the Scotland Foundation has chosen to give 100% of their Fund the Need proceeds to support patients with diabetes. This is such a worthy cause, being that diabetes is the 7th leading cause of death in the nation and is the 4th leading cause of death in Scotland and Robeson County. 1 in 5 people in Robeson and Scotland County are diagnosed with diabetes, and unfortunately, each of us either directly or indirectly have been affected by this dreadful disease. My colleagues and I would agree that the biggest challenges to improving diabetes control is related to costs and lack of education. Patients with diabetes can and do spend hundreds of dollars monthly in medications, diabetes monitoring supplies, office visits, and transportation, let alone the cost for buying healthy foods.
When I was diagnosed with diabetes, I ignored it. Went in a diabetic coma, woke him up in the hospital, and I didn't know what to do. I run from it a long time. My diabetes run 600-700. I worked every day. And now my body breaking down. But with learning the things I've learned in the past months, my body's beginning to mend. I can tell everything's better. So if you think you have diabetes, seek help. Don't try to do it on your own. Diabetes under control is not a dangerous thing.
The Scotland Foundation has long shown awareness and support for our diabetes patients in the hospital, outpatient, and community settings. Our community diabetes events and have played an integral part of bringing diabetes education into our Scotland Physicians Network practices. Billions of dollars are spent annually towards the cause of diabetes and diabetes complications, dialysis, foot amputations, heart disease, and etc. Diabetes education made possible by the Scotland Foundation helps improve diabetes control, delay, and prevent these serious complications. Your support is greatly needed and appreciated. I would like to extend a special thanks to the Scotland Foundation and Putting on the Ritz supporters. Have fun tonight knowing that you are part of helping make our community a healthier community.